Leo, what's going on? It's MC333 back at it again with another tarot card reading, okay? We're going to get into the energy right away. We're not going to waste too much time here. For all my Leos, for all my returning Leos, I should say, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you. I know it's been a little while. The schedule has changed in terms of how we do these readings and things like that. So you will notice a little bit of a change in terms of our schedule and how we deliver them. But we are back with regular weeklies, okay? With that being said, keep an eye out for your reading. Hit the notification bell as you will get yours once a week, okay? If you're looking for personals, we are slowing that up. We are closing the door to personal readings and giving priority access to Inner Circle members. So if you're looking to become an Inner Circle member, use the link down below and you can get access to the Inner Circle, okay? With that being said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These readings are for the collective and they are not personal, okay? With that being said, let's get straight into the reading. Leo. As I always like to say in the beginning of my readings as well, I don't just read for love or relationships or just business or just career, things like that. I'd like to provide holistic life readings. So through these readings, we see many different themes, many different trains of thoughts and different themes and topics at hand, okay? This can be depicted towards your relationship or towards your career or even a combination of both, okay? With that being said, don't forget that the most important part to 333's tarot is you. And the first card coming out for you, Leo, is seven of swords, futility energy, which is very interesting. Your month is here soon, shortly. Okay, you're not here just yet, but with that being said, we see the 7 of swords. What's been holding you back in terms of your ideas and in terms of communication mentally, right? Has it been hard for you mentally here over this last little bit? And is Gemini season highlighting mental exhaustion for you to where, Gemini rules the mind and things like that and analyzation? So is Gemini season highlighting the mind? So this is the moon in Aquarius energy. For my Leos out there, you can have an Aquarius moon or have Aquarius in your big 3. But with that being said, I see a disconnect towards communication. I think emotionally you're a little scattered because of how much you've had to deliver mentally, right? And through communication and just through even analyzation, there's a lot that you've had to uphold. With that being said, there's a lot that you mend as well in terms of a network of people. I think that you are the type of person to lead for the rest of people within your dynamic, within your relationship, the family, wherever situation you are at, Leo. I think that the pressure of you having to assert yourself and communicate while not treating yourself emotionally or taking care of yourself is what's running you towards this mental exhaustion, okay? I want to look more into this and let's see what comes through for you here, Leo. Okay, so we have a little bit of an underlining theme here. We have the 4 of swords. These 3 I'm going to put away. These 2 I'm going to hold out on, okay? So we have the 6 of swords, the success energy within your current energy, the 6 of swords. 6 of discs. I'm seeing 4 of swords here. That's why I kept saying swords. I kept seeing 6 and then swords. I was putting them both together. Which we see a 6 of discs, which is a very positive energy, and then a 4 of swords, which is another positive energy of truce, okay? The 7 of discs is letting me know there's a little bit of mental exhaustion right here. And you could be very busy through network and association. There's a lot of people that you deal with, but you have to organize the community. You have to organize the associates and things like that. So whatever realm of career, life you're in, things like that, it does look like it could be strongly towards your career because we see within your current energy you have the 6 of discs with success. So you're looking to make this work, to have that foundation, to develop the stability. And I think you have the resources right now to develop the stability for yourself, right? It's just understanding what you need to move forward and what you need to separate from. I think this overexhaustion with people, places and things, associates, your old networks and things like that didn't fulfill you emotionally. And I think that's what caused the mental exhaustion, because you thought you were doing certain things for people that you cared for as well. They didn't care for you the same ways. They didn't care for the ideas and communication the same way that you did. And that's what depleted you at the end of the day. with that being said, you stepped into a level of the moon and this moon in Taurus energy to where you're really focused on your foundation and you're focused on your success. Like, I think you're focusing on what success means for you, okay, and where you need to find stability. I think you're understanding your relationships, you're understanding what scalability is, how much you can do for yourself, and how much you may need others to do for you, right? It's telling you, Tarot, the Spirit's telling you to stay open-minded right now with this Fool energy, because the hidden influence is the truth. You have to come to a conclusion that something was already set in stone. There's already a truce here. There's already a understanding within a dynamic, right? And with that said, this has been worked through. So whatever has caused you to kind of overthink or lead to mental exhaustion, understand that it has been worked through. Where you're expanding in your life in terms of how you communicate and how you analyze things, is happening right now, is being expanded. So how you communicate to people will seem different. People may seem like you're changing and things like that, but it's only changing. But you're not really, it's not like your communication is changing, it's just shifting based upon where you're at internally, right? How you feel towards the foundation that you've built for yourself, and what relationships need to be mended in order for you to have a strong foundation successfully, right? To have a strong foundation doesn't just mean money, it also means relationships, it also means home life, right? If you're a terrible husband or a terrible father and things like that, then the money and things like that doesn't matter, right? So you're developing a harmonious understanding to where you have a strong communication and expansion towards your relationships, and you're seeing what areas of the foundation actually leads to harmonious relationships for you, to where the people and places and things that you connect with allows you to expand your mind and expand your communication, expand your ideas and your thoughts, and can grow and seed the ideas from the foundation that you created here, Leo. You may have a Taurus within your energy as well. You see Taurus here. You can have a Taurus helping you out in some way, shape, or form. Taurus, Aquarius, and Libra energy. Okay. A lot wanting to show itself here. We have the moon coming through as well, Nine of Cups. This is a similar energy we've been seeing with some of the other cards, okay? As well as the Tower. So we're going to give this one more shuffle and see if there's anything that pops out. If there's anything that pops out on double time, then we know it's significant. But my lines, I see the Aeon at the bottom. What new portal is you looking to step into? I think it's a portal of communication and understanding, diplomacy. How you relate to certain people is now changing. We have a Sagittarius energy, the Art card, and the Devil card. Okay, strong major arcana is coming through for your reading. 14, we have a 5 energy when it comes to your joyous. I think you're looking to develop different ways so you can, I think you're looking to develop ways to foundate yourself so you can develop new ways of creativity and self-expression with the Art cards, the Sagittarius energy. I think you're looking to expand. I think travel as well is here, but travel is coming soon and travel's been taking its time. I think how you've been having fun and how you've been enjoying yourself has been something that's been slowly cultivated. So you're seeing where in your life you want to express yourself and you want to find joy, what needs to be shifted. Maybe it's the home life that needs to be shifted in your current energy with the 6 of Discs. Maybe you found the right home life for you, right? So you can develop the right foundation and actually enjoy yourself. That right foundation of the house, that shift may take a little bit of time. It's asking you to be patient. While you're being patient, and in that sense of patience, Spirit's asking you to get creative, plant seeds of creativity. Okay, explore new horizons when it comes to your creativity, because you have the ability to right now. Use that energy within the time. The 5 energy, the position 5, we have the Devil as well. Okay, so we're seeing Capricorn energy here. You're very goal oriented right now in position 5. Remember that with the Devil in position 5, don't allow money to drive how you feel emotionally. If it does, you will be very oscillating in terms of your frequency. When you check your bank, when you get paid and things like that, your vibration is going to be all over the place. You're not going to know how to feel or maintain a solid foundation internally, because it's being swayed based upon external value. Okay, you place the value on these external things based upon where you're at internally. And when you shift where you're at internally, you then don't have to place such value on the external world. And that's where the universe will show up for you and to give you certain confirmations in your life. Okay, so don't allow the money and the desire to shift how you feel. Use this energy as the goal-oriented individual that you are. Set the goals, analyze it, and how can you get to the goals. Okay, what do you need to do and who do you need to become to get to these goals, to achieve these goals? And that's the number one thing that needs to be focused on when it comes to you. I think people within that you're emotionally connected to look at you as very driven as well, as a very driven individual. Let's see the best path for you to walk down. We have the Fool. See, stay open-minded. Stay open-minded right now. Stay open-minded. Stay open-minded, because there's a shift happening. You want to get creative, but in order to get creative, I think you have to relocate. And I think you came into this conclusion of acceptance of, okay, how are you relocating and how are you expanding? Because how you relocate and how you expand shifts and gives you understanding and clarity towards the ideas that you have, right? And the ideas that you have something to do with your creativity, right? Developing a foundation around your creativity or your art in some way, shape, or form. But you have to develop the finances or the foundation to actually cultivate or have the time to work on the art, right? So that's what's being worked on. So right now it's asking you to be open-minded. Spirit's asking you to be open-minded. See the possibilities. See the possibilities within your surroundings and within your environments, okay? Because that's one of the biggest ways for you to reinforce your energy. We see the lion energy here, lust, coming right through. So you want to have fun. You're looking to enjoy life, and you're finding different ways of cultivating joy in your life. And I like to see that from you. I can see that it could be through business, through work. I can see that there is a creative thing, also a work thing. But a balance of both is what's developing us to the harmonious foundation with the Six of Discs. This is what's leading to success, because you're finding the balance within the art and you're finding the balance within the business to give you time to create, to be the co-creator that you are, okay? Leo, let's get the last card for you here. What's the outcome looking like this week for you, Leo? Ten of Wands. The suppression. So this came out sideways, nearly upside down. I'm going to read it in both ways, but the outcome card coming through here with the Ten of Wands and the suppression energy is very interesting, because the Ten of Wands lets me know that there's a completion happening. There's a completion of action. How you take action previously is no longer how you take action moving forward, okay? Especially watching this reading. If you're watching this reading, this is the initiation for you. This is telling you and reminding you that you're not taking action in the same old ways as before. This is a new sense of action, because an old way of action has been completed. You've experienced enough. This is a Sagittarius, Saturn and Sagittarius energy. You've experienced enough to where you've seen where you need to expand. You've seen the cage you put yourself in. You've seen the boundary that people have set for you, and you know the boundary you've set on yourself based upon certain experiences that may have limited you in certain ways, and you're kind of realizing that has to end, because you're looking at life through a limitation lens, and you need to look at life through a possibility lens, and you can't expand or grow or experience the abundance and the true foundation that you're actually looking for if you keep looking at life from the lens of boundary and not possibility. Okay, Leo, I hope this provides you clarity. I will see you next week, and if you're looking to book an extensive, you can use the link down below. With that being said, Semsi333 back at it again. Namo Himalaya. We outie. I'll see you soon.